Good evening and welcome to the Evacuation Day Fairgrounds here in our fair city of Boston, Massachusetts, for tonight's game between the Pittsburgh Presbyterians and our home side Boston Ruffians. At this time, we would like to introduce the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Presbyterians. Batting first, the shortstop, number 15, Jimmy Soup Cutlets. Batting second, the left fielder, number 27, Welt Bupa. Batting third, the third baseman, number 16, Pope Lactavius III. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 24, Shrewd Bland. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 14, Jim Bobway. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 11, Spray Bradley. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 6, Og McQuet. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 7, Condom Funnel. And batting ninth, the pitcher, number 55, Ivory Trinkets. And Boston fans, let's make some noise for our home side, the Boston Ruffians. Here they are. Let's give them a warm ovation as they take the field. The shortstop, number 5, Pretend Esposito. The center fielder, number 6, Slog Thumbid. The second baseman, number 27, Cook Can Lloyd. The first baseman, number 30, Rogue Bison. The right fielder, number 17, Throat Boulder. The left fielder, number 8, Fixed Ray Mortgage. The catcher, number 26, Nib Corker. The third baseman, number 52, Energy Midtown. And taking the mound today, the starting pitcher for your Boston Ruffians, number 37, Gary Antoinette. Let's give a big cheer and hoot and holler for our Boston Ruffians as we get ready to play ball.
Well, it's a lovely night here at the Evacuation Day Fairgrounds in our fair city of Boston, Massachusetts, as the Boston Ruffians, our beloved Ruffs, currently 6-14, facing the 12-8 Pittsburgh Presbyterians, who are currently 3.5 games out of first place. Wouldn't mind that to be 4.5 after today. Gary Antoinette on the mound. He's 2-2 this season. 10 strikeouts out of 5 games. An ERA at 2.78. And that is Welt Bupa popping that one up. 5 pitches so far, 2 out. And that's going to get right past the glove of Esposito. And Pope Lactavius III is on with a single. He was batting 275 this season going into today. That is hit number 20 for him. And we bring up Shrewd Bland, who's hit 10 home runs this season so far, and he just gets, well, he takes one right off the ham hock, and that's going to be a runner on with the hit by pitch, and a bit of the tip of the cap by Antoinette. Can't imagine he would have thrown it at him for any actual purposeful reason, aside from the fact that he has hit 10 home runs this season so far. It's going to be Jim Bobway who hits it to industry to get things started with 2 outs, top of the first, and it's a 1-0 game. Jim Bobway hits home run number 2 for him this season. He was batting .412, and he makes it 1-0 with 2 makes it 3-0, excuse me. 3-0, a 3-run home run, and already the Ruffs are behind it. Spray Bradley hits a single to keep things going to right field. That's Trope Boulder who fields that one. And we're going further down into the lineup. Here's Og McQuet. Man, there's some really hard hitters all over the place for Pittsburgh. And Cocan Lloyd's going to field that one and throw it to first. So 3-0 for the Presbyterians in the top of the first. Thanks to a 3-run home run from Jim Bobway, his second of the season. And taking them out is Ivory Trinkets, who's 1-2 with an ERA of 4.46. 16 strikeouts in his 5 games he's played so far. And he's known for going kind of long. He's pitched 34 and a third innings so far in his 5 games. Averages just about 7. He gets Esposito striking out. And here's Slug Thombid. Thombid's been batting .282 this season so far. Picked him up from the Nashville Fire in the preseason. He was batting .281 for the Nashville Fire, so it's about the same. And he's going to be striking out Thombid as well. So 2 strikeouts already for Ivory Trinket. Brings his total up to 18 this season so far. That's going to be Cocan Lloyd hitting it right to Lactavius to throw in time. It's a 1-2-3 inning. So the Ruffs didn't exactly respond in the way that I think this Evacuation Day Fairgrounds crowd would have liked to see it. But it's a very long game, and it looks like, oh my goodness, well, looks like Gary Antoinette is going to come out of this game. And Sandy Carfax is going to pitch, his first pitch is a home run from Condom Funnel. I'm not certain in any sort of way what is happening. But this Boston team made a pitching change after 1 inning. And the relief pitcher just gave up a home run to make it 4-0 on the first pitch. So I'm about as confused as you are, Ruff fans. As that was out number 1, that was the pitcher, Ivory Trinkets. We go up to the top of the order with Jimmy Soup Cutlets. And I was not ready to talk about it just yet, but Sandy Carfax, 0-1 with an ERA of 6.46. He's come into relief about an inning and a half per game. He's going to have to come in for the long haul this time as he gives up a single to Jimmy Soup Cutlets. This is Welt Bupa. Cutlets is batting .400. Bupa's batting .253. And it's a full count for Bupa. And he gets him looking, so that's going to be at least a moral victory right now. Kind of put that home run behind you and get this team to rally behind you at this point. It's already kind of unraveled for the Ruffs. But if they can get that one, well, they get the fielder's choice to retire the side. So a home run from Condom Funnel makes it 4-0. And here's Rogue Bison, his first at bat. We've only gotten to the 4th spot in the lineup, so it's only the bottom of the 2nd. That's going to be in for a fair ball, and it's not going to be anything beyond Bobway diving onto it, throwing it to Trinkets, and that is the out. One and one to count for Trope Boulder. And I'm getting word, I don't think there was an injury. I don't know what. Well, he gets Boulder looking. So that is strikeout number 3 today for Ivory Trinkets. And boy, he is just on fire. He is. That's strikeout number 19 for the season for him. This is his 6th game. Gives up a single to Fixed Ray Mortgage with 2 outs. Mortgage, not a regular starter. But he's coming in, he's batting .286. It's going to be a single up the middle for Nib Corker, the catcher. Good to see him back in the side after Corky Handshake was relieving him for a bit. Corker's only batting .225, but that's a single, that's going to help him. Here's Energy Midtown. And that's going to go right to Jim Bobway for out number 3. So 2 left on. No runs scored by the Ruffs. And we head to the top of the third. Shrewd Bland was hit by a pitch in the first inning. And he's going to pop that one up into foul territory for out number 1. Jim Bobway, of course, hit the 3-run home run that got things started. Gonna smash that one again. There's no fielder under it. Is it in time? It's gonna be off the wall. And he's on with a double. The man hitting .412, who hit his second home run of the season, just hit double number 8 for himself. And this brings up Spray Bradley, that deadly 4-5-6 combo of Bland, Bobway, and Bradley, the 3 Bs in Pittsburgh. Well, he's going to hit that one up, and it's going to be popped out. 2 outs. Bobway still on second, and McQuett doesn't get good contact with that one. It's going to bring in Coke Can Lloyd to catch it. Strand and Bobway, and that is the first 0 that the Presbyterians are going to have to put on the board. So that's something. That's certainly something for the Ruffs. Not going to try to pretend that we're happy about that entirely. Sandy Carfax is up to the plate, and he's going to pop that one up for out number 1. And Pretend Esposito, well, it took a little bit of difficulty for Ivory Trinkets, but he gets a throw in time to Bobway. And here is Slog Thombid, takes a swing at the first one. It goes into left field. And Boopa gets the catch. So another 0, 4-0 after 3. And Condom Funnel is up to the plate for the Presbyterians. He hit a home run, his first at-bat. Rogue Bison dives onto that one, gets a throw to Sandy Carfax for out number 1. Here's Ivory Trinkets, the pitcher. One and 2. Gets him to foul it out, 2-2 to count. That one is foul in foul territory. That's going to be an easy one for Rogue Bison. He's going to jog over, step on the bag, out number 2. Top of the order to Jimmy Soup Cutlets here in the top of the 4th. He's already been up to the plate. This is his 3rd time already. He's got a single, and he was out in the first one. Off the glove of Bison. That's going to be a single and possibly a second. Jimmy Soup Cutlets is safe in with a double. I don't know if that's going to be recorded an error. But that's an unfortunate bounce. And that's not going to get to the glove of Esposito. So throw in home is not in time. They got him at home. Well, that saves what potentially could have been the 5th run. And that's got to be a good morale boost for the Ruffians. As Coke Can Lloyd's first his first at-bat was non-productive. He hits it foul, 0-2 to count. He's only batting .267 this season. I say only, that's actually a pretty good average. I don't know if I could do anything like that 26% of the time. But he's going to strike that one out swinging. So that's strikeout number 4 for Ivory Trinkets. And you got to feel like we're watching something special in Ivory Trinkets. I wish it wasn't against our beloved Ruffs. But well, Rogue Bison's going to get on with a single. So that's going to keep things alive. 1 out. And here's Trope Boulder. Trope Boulder did strike out in the 2nd inning. And that's going to be flied out to Condom Funnel. So 2 outs with Rick Stray Mortgage up to the plate. He had a single in the 2nd. And he's got a runner on. Takes a big swing at that one. Yeah, that's the impressive thing we're seeing. That is pitch number 36 for Ivory Trinkets, which is about 9 pitches an inning on average. He averages 9.6 pitches per inning, which is so impressive, and he's hit about that as he grounds it right to Zimbabwe to end the inning. I mean, that is why he's able to go long into these games. That's why he's doing what he can do for the boys in green, which are the Pittsburgh Presbyterians. They're all green away uniforms with their black caps. The Ruffs, of course, in their cream-colored hats, and of course all white home side uniforms. Lactavius III, Pope Lactavius III is going to fly that one out for out number 1. Drew Bland hits that one foul. He's not had much luck. He got hit by a pitch the first time. He popped it up foul last time, I believe, and he's going to strike out swinging, so that's a big strikeout. Sandy Koufax, that's a big strikeout to get. That's his second of the game. And they are asking a lot of him today, the Ruffians. And he's going to walk Zimbabwe, so I can't necessarily blame him with that one. The man has hit a 3-run home run, and that's going to be it. Stump Downtown the third is coming in for Sandy Koufax, so this is going to be a team bullpen effort, I think. And he gets Spray Bradley hitting to Esposito. The throw to Bison in time. And Nib Quokka hits that one high in the edge into right field. It's caught by Condom Funnel, and that is out number 1. Bringing up Energy Midtown. Midtown's going to pop that one up into foul territory. It's an easy one for Drew Bland. Let's see what they do. Yep, Stump Downtown to third is going to bat. Didn't think he'd bring him in as a situational pitcher. That's an interesting play to bring in your closer for that. But this is not a typical situation when your starting pitcher goes out after 1 inning. So that's going to retire the sidewalk to the top of the 6th. And it's Og McQuett facing Downtown. That's going to be an easy out. Lines it out right to, I believe that was Rogue Bison. Here's Condom Funnel, so the bottom of the order for the Presbyterians. As Ivory Trinkets is on deck, I imagine he's still going to stay in this one. There's no reason to pull him out yet. His pitch count is still very low. And he's going to get Condom Funnel swinging at a strikeout. So that's another strikeout. It's the first strikeout for Stump Downtown to third. His first. He's thrown 7 strikeouts this season. He's showed up in, he's pitched 10 innings. That's not too bad. And he's going to get Ivory Trinkets swinging, so there's 2 for you in 1 inning. And that gets the Ruffians out of that one. Still 4-0 though from that early 2-inning blitz by the Presbyterians. We go to the top of the order. And it's Pretend Esposito's 0 for 2 today. His first time in the leadoff spot in the starting lineup. He's usually about 5th or 6th. He's going to smash that one. Is it high enough? Is it far enough? It's into the glove of Spray Bradley. And he's 0 for 3 today. Here's Slog Thombid. Thombid's going to hit that one into the crowd, but it's foul. Took a bit of a curve at the end. Had the distance. He's going to swing at that one. 2 strikes. And he's going to strike out swinging. So that is strikeout number 5 today for Ivory Trinket. That is an amazing effort. And if I recall, Ivory Trinkets led the league in strikeouts last season as well. But Coke Can Lloyd It's going to be off the wall, so he's in with a double. It was just inches short of a home run to Industry. But he's on with a double with 2 outs. And here's Rogue Bison. Who's going to get that one? The Cutlets. Is the throw in time? Yes, it is. It's going to strand the 1 runner. And put another 0 up on the board for the Ruffians, who are just getting frustrated by this Pittsburgh defense. Trinkets still stays in, I imagine. Jimmy Soup Cutlets, top of the order. Facing downtown. He's hit it high up in the air. Is it? Yes, to Industry again. It is now home run number 8 for Jimmy Soup Cutlets. As that home run is brought to you by Industry brand perfumes, fragrances, and colognes. Because if you're having a good night out and a lovely lady asks why you smell so intoxicating, you say it's not the alcohol, miss. It's the intoxicating, irresistible scent of Industry. Found wherever smells are sold. So, you go out, you buy some perfume, you buy some that smells nice. Probably a deodorant sort of thing. You don't smell like when you came home from work. Instead, you smell like Industry, It's going to be off the wall. So, Welt Boopa, with no outs, hits a double. And that's going to bring up Pope Lactavius III, who hits that one skyward. Is it long enough and far enough? It's to Industry again. Oh my goodness, it is a 2-run home run from Pope Lactavius III. That is only RBI number 5 and 6 for him, and home run number 3. But it is the second home run this inning, and it is now, my goodness, it is now 7-0 for the Presbyterians and the Ruffs. It's looking rough for the Ruffs. Yeah, stumped downtown to third. Has to come in for a little bit longer than he normally does. Giving up 2 home runs. And he's going to walk Shrewd Bland. So Shrewd Bland is on base for the second time today. No hits so far. He's been hit by a pitch and he was just walked. So facing Zimbabwe is Carlisle County. Carlisle County, the former Pittsburgh Presbyterian, hits it to Coke Can Law. Hits it to a Midtown, and they get 1 out on the fielder's choice. So Bobway is now on first. And Spray Bradley going to hit it over to Esposito. Fancy Dan to end the inning. Well, that Fancy Dan brought to you by Fancy Dan Follicle Products. Put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan. They got styling salves. They've got gelatin-based tonics, which does not sound tasty or appealing to me. Don't have much hair on my head, though. But if you do, you want to take care of it. You don't want to be a Mitchell. Don't be a Mitchell with your messed up hair. That's what people are going to say. So if you're a Mitchell, it means you don't use Fancy Dan Follicle Products. Be a Fancy Dan. Now, Trope Boulder is up for the Ruffs. And he's going to get struck out. So that is strikeout number 6 for Ivory Trinkets today. My goodness me, 6 strikeouts. And he's still going through the bottom of the 7th. Well, he gets fixed Trade Mortgage, and this is Nib Corker. Oh, and gets it. Well, Cutlets blocks it. He's going to get on with a single, so it gets away from, it doesn't get into the outfield. But coming in for Energy Midtown is Gert Junction as a pinch hitter. So the Ruffs are really going for anything. And Gert Johnson's going to walk. And in comes Wiggly Bispo for Carlisle County. That only leaves one pitcher left in this one for the Ruffians. And that's going to be Lou Gehrig's disease. Well, he's on with a single, so a little bit of life here for the Ruffs. They are up. They are got the bases loaded, and here's Pretend Esposito, who has done absolutely nothing today. He's 0 for 3. Now would be a good time to get something. Instead, he's going to ground it right to Bob Way, strand 3. And Lou Gehrig's disease is going to take the mound for the final 2 innings for the Ruffians. Virgil Sacrifice is going to come in at third. And that's an easy out. That was Og McQuaid. Here comes Condom Funnel, who had a home run in the second inning. Solo home run for Condom Funnel. That's 8th in the order, and I guess Ivory Trinkets will be coming up again. He's going to strike out Condom Funnel swinging, so that is strikeout number 4 for Lou Gehrig's disease. He's only showed up in 3 games so far, and he's only pitched about 2 2/3 innings, so... And that's going to be Ivory Trinkets hitting it right to Rogue Bison. Bring us to the bottom of the 8th, so that was a nice quick inning for Lou Gehrig's disease. He'll be able to come back out for the 9th. And here comes Ivory Trinkets. Bison. A big home run to Industry. Well, that was Slog Thombid and his 4th home run of the season, and the Ruffs get on the board. It's 7-1, and that's going to be Coke Can Lloyd hitting that one right to Og McQuaid. Throw to Bob Way is in time. That home run hit by Slug Thombid as Lactavius dives onto it, throws to Bob Way for out number 2. Brought to you by Industry Brand Perfumes, Colognes, and Fragrances. Because why would you want to smell like anything other than the clean smell of Industry? Found wherever smells are sold. Gonna pop that one up to Shrewd Bland, and that was Throat Boulder out. So after the home run from Slug Thombid, it was 3 outs in a row for the Ruffs, and we head to the top of the 9th. Jimmy Soup Cutlets has had himself a day. As he faces Lou Gehrig's disease, and that's going to be an easy one right to Esposito. Throw to Bison in time for out number 1. Well, Boopa has had quite a day as well. That's going to be, well, right to Coke Can Lloyd, out number 2. Here's Pope Lactavius III. He had a 2-run home run in his last at-bat. That was in the top of the 7th. Going to hit it right to Gehrig's disease, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. So the Ruffs got one more chance at it. They're down by 6. We've seen some crazy things happen, and Ivory Trinkets has already thrown 75 pitches, so are they going to let him get the complete game? Can he get the complete game, or will the Ruffs have something to say about it? Well, the first pitch is right to Pope Lactavius III. That was fixed rate mortgage. Here's Nib Corker. Smashes that one. Is it going to stay fair? It is not. Is it going to be into the glove of Condom Funnel? So not only is it not a home run, it's out number 2. And here's Virgil Sacrifice, the final out of the game potentially. Big swing. And that's right to a diving Bob Way. Throw to Trinkets. Complete game. What a day for Ivory Trinkets. The game is over. I got to say mercifully for the Boston Ruffians. But, man, what a performance we saw from Ivory Trinkets. 6 strikeouts. Going a complete game. And getting the win. Final score, Pittsburgh Presbyterians, 7 runs off 11 hits. Boston Ruffians, 1 run off 7 hits. And the Boston Ruffians will drop to 6-15. Pittsburgh goes up to 13-8. They will stay 3.5 games behind. I assume they will go 3 games behind. I believe first place New Ohio. And you can see the 4 home runs hit by Pittsburgh. That was just a hitting. Just a hitting clinic, and of course a pitching clinic from Ivory Trinkets, who gets the win. Gary Antoinette goes 1 inning and gets the loss, and we hope that he recovers. Had some elbow pain. Hopefully he comes back strong. As the Boston Ruffians, well, they have tomorrow off before they head to Schenectady, New York, as Bruce Dapper is going to take them out against Onsen Sweeney. That is the projected starter for their game, as they have a series against Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Pittsburgh Presbyterians stay on the road. They head to Milwaukee to face a very good-looking Milwaukee Dutchman team as of late. Cornel Abrasion is going to be on the mound for them, taking on Donut Shookworth, of course, that one. But Boston Ruffians go to Schenectady to face Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Should be an interesting series there. Interesting to see how they can pick up the pieces from this one, as they lose another one and fall to 6-15. Your 3 finest dandies of the day are brought to you by the Honeywheat Tobacco Company. They are rolling fresh hand-rolled cigarettes grown from the tobacco roads of the Carolinas. They are providing you with a fresh, clean, lung-satisfying cigarette that is good for any time. Whether you are in the doctor's office, the home office, the office home, a big board meeting with your boss, or just reading your kids a nice bedtime story and about to tuck yourself in for a good night. Any time is a good time for a honey wheat cigarette. Our 3rd finest dandy is Jimmy Soup Cutlets. Went 3 for 5 with a home run, double, and an RBI. He flitted with the cycle. Was a triple short of the cycle. Ivory Trinket, somehow only the 2nd finest dandy. My goodness, I would have given him finest dandy of the day. He went a complete game, 6 strikeouts, 7 hits allowed, only 1 earned run. But our finest dandy of the day, who is going to get a free complimentary carton of honey wheat cigarettes, is Jim Bobway, going 2 for 3 with a home run, double, and 3 RBIs. He is the finest dandy of the day. Presented by the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, humbly requests you to smoke wheat every day. Well, that's going to do it for us here in our fair city. My name is Mill Hamsteak. You've been listening to Radio WBZ. The music's going to continue after this one. And we'll be back on the radio, as always, covering all the Boston Ruffian games here from our fair city of Boston, Massachusetts. So we hope you'll have a good night, and we will see you back here on the radio. Until next time, I'm Mill Hamsteak. Go Ruffs.